Welcome back, guys. Let's continue with our baby names project here. So we stopped at looking at all the girls' names between 1960 and 1967 using our custom-made function top names range. Let's actually take that top names range and with the same set of girls. What we're going to do, and I remember this returns a data frame, we're going to call the stack method on it. Remember what that does, it actually takes these uh, uh, column headings and makes them into rows. So you can see that I have 1960, 1961. You see there's Mary, Mary, Lisa, Lisa, etc., etc. Now that I have it in this format, what I can do is I can call on one of the methods to count these numbers. I'm going to count the number of names for each name in the top years. So I'm going to take this and just copy and paste that to save some time. And so I'm calling the stack method, and I'm going to call value counts, which is one of the methods available. And take a look at what it returns. So it returns the number of Marys, Susans, Karens, etc. And to make it even nicer, it sorts them from top to bottom, which is very cool. So this is telling me between 1960 and 1967, Mary, Susan, Karen, and Lisa were the top names, tying at 8, and then Patricia came at 7. So that being the case, let's write a few data frames or create a few data frames. I'm going to create the popular names for our latest data frame. So I'm going to copy and paste this. Let's say I'm interested in for girls' names. I'm going to call it popular girls and paste that. So there's value counts, and I'm interested in just the, let's say, top 4 names. Let's check out popular girls, and we can see we have that. Very cool. What I want to do is also do the same thing, but for boys. So I'm going to copy and paste this. I'm just going to change this to boys. And make this be, let's say, M. And did I make a mistake somewhere? Oops, my copy and pasting. Here we are. Let's check out the popular boy names. So popular boys. And in 1960 to 1967, David, Michael, John, and James were very popular. Let's go ahead and plot the popular names. So I'm going to start by calling on matplotlib and call the figure method, which, as you recall, has multiple options in it, but we're using fixed size here, which takes a tuple, and I'm going to again make it long and wide and short, I should say. I'm going to have a loop for name in popular boys. Let's go ahead and call our plot method, plot name, M, and the name. And as before, I'm going to have a legend and pass to it my popular boys for the legend. And to make sure that it shows, we're going to call matplotlib show. And I get a wonderful little error message here. What did I do wrong here? Let's check it out and see what went wrong. Okay, I don't see a problem. Okay, I see what I did incorrectly. Let's make a small modification up here. When I'm doing this, I'm getting back basically Pandas series right here, if you will. And what I want to do is I want to get, instead of just calling d4, I'm going to call the index method on it. So I'm going to say index and index here with a period. So let me do that. And if I do that, then it returns this index with the list in it. So if I do this one, that's what I get. The problem was I was looping through a data frame, and it couldn't actually go through the data frame and plot it because I just need our function accepts just the name. So with that in mind, it should work now, and there you go. We got our nice, wonderful graph. Let's do the same for the girls. So I'm going to copy and paste this. Let me make this plot the popular boy names here so it's a little bit clear. And let's do this for girls. And I'm just going to change this to girls and change this to an F, and this becomes girls. And there we are. We can see the popular names for girls since going through for our girls, our top girls throughout all these years. So very cool. And as you recall, initially I pretty much guessed what the popular names might have been. Here I've selected a list of popular girls between 1960 and 1967. I don't have to pick that range. As you can guess, you can pick any range that you like. You can pick the entire range. And I recommend that you play with it a little bit and enjoy it. So this brings us to the end of this particular data mining exercise. We'll have others. We'll do others so you become more familiar with it. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're enjoying these videos, please share with loved ones and friends. As always, thank you for watching and being a great audience. See you in the next video.